Hello and welcome to episode 14 of 360Gamercast, recorded on Tuesday, the 6th of May 2008. Sorry for the delay, everybody. I know the podcast normally comes out on a Monday, but since it was bank holiday yesterday, I decided I would spend the day with my lovely girlfriend on the beach, getting a suntan, and it was very nice indeed. Joining me today, I have my two good clan friends, Tom O'Leary, gamertag TBP Tom, and we have Mark Idden, gamertag, what's your gamertag, Math?
Uncle Math, how can you forget that?
Uncle Math, oh yeah. Unfortunately, we have lost one of our podcasting chums, Anthony, aka Hooded Viennetta, as we like to call him. He will no longer be joining us anymore. And Cole Lush is obviously on holiday this week, so he'll be back next week for us to rip him some more.
So obviously no Carl's impressions this week, and I do like the posting on the website this week of Carl doing a Donald Duck impression while he was having an orgasm. Carl actually knew what an orgasm was. I'm sure he would be absolutely phenomenal at doing that impression.
Indeed. Sorry to sneeze there. Anyway, so today, I'm not going to ask everyone what they've been playing, because obviously everyone has been playing Grand Theft Auto 4. As in last week's podcast, we gave you a good sneak preview into the game, as one of our members got it early. Well, this week we've all got it, so let's start talking about Grand Theft Auto 4, people. What are your impressions?
I think it's a very, very good game. I think it is a very good game for a start. But what I will say is I haven't played a lot of it because I just don't want to play the whole thing, complete it, and then think, oh, right, yeah, it's going to sit in a box now. So I'm just doing it quite slowly. Like, I know when you've got it, Mark, you've been playing it quite religiously, haven't you? You've been playing that. But, yeah, very good. I like the graphics. I like the fact that, you know, it's just all different all the time. I mean, you can bump into one person and they say, hey, you slag, and, you know, that'll be that. Or so you bump into another person, they pop you in the ass with their Uzi, and it's just brilliant. It is. It's a really good game. I mean, there must have been so much thought put into developing that game. And I just think it's a very, very good game. Out of 10, I would actually give it... I would actually give it 9.
I'd give it 10.
I would actually give it 9 for the simple fact is...
9.5.
whether you'd give anything, so we'll go to that. But what I will say is I find it when I first switched it on, I played it for a couple of hours, and I was forgetting it. My game was freezing a little bit. Now, I don't know whether that was just down to me or to my computer or down to my game, but yeah, I was getting a bit of freezing. Frame rate is good. I had a bit of trouble with the contrast in colour between night and day. I was having to sort of sort my contrast out on the telly depending on what time of day it was. And I mean, I'm using full HD with HDMI connectors and everything like that to get the best sort of picture, and I've also got it in game mode and everything like that. So, but yeah, I had a little problem with that, which I've sorted now, down to my own stupidity. But the other thing that I done this week, when I was buying Grand Theft Auto, I went in and I pre-ordered it. So I went in to collect it, and there was about 20 people trying to buy it at the same time. So I just strolled in. I said, I've come to pick my copy up. Yep, no problem. Picked it up. And as I was leaving, the clerk at the store turned around to everyone and said, I'm sorry, we've got no more copies of Grand Theft Auto for the 360.
Good.
This was news to me, and I thought, could make a bit of money here. So in game, I think they were retailing at 45 quid, something like that. And I knew at 9 o'clock, at 9 o'clock Morrison's open, so I thought, right. So I stood there and I said, right, I'll sell my copy to anyone if they want to buy it. And someone said, how much are you selling it for? And I said 60 quid, thinking, obviously I'm going to get knocked down to 50.
Yeah.
But someone said, I'll give you 60 quid for it. And as he was going to give me 60 quid, someone else said, I'll give you 70 for it. So I said, sold. So went from game then, drove straight to Morrison's, which is about a 5-minute journey.
Yeah.
Went in there, paid my cash over and walked out very happy.
That's funny,
I asked the one behind the counter how many copies she had, and she said that they had 14 copies left. So thank you to whoever who bought mine.
That's funny, man. Let's just talk about. I want to talk about the features and the graphics a little bit. For me, I think the graphics look very good, but have you noticed that like the game looks, the way the graphics are, especially like under the bridges or if you're driving really fast, it's quite pixely but shaded, if you know what I mean. I can't really explain it. It's kind of fuzzy.
It's when you go fast in the cars, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
I think they've overdone that blurred effect, haven't they, a bit?
Yeah, just a little bit, and under the and in the shadows and stuff like that, it looks a bit weird. But I think the graphics are very good. But one of the best features I think about this game is definitely the mobile phone, or the cell
it's brilliant,
phone
isn't
for
it?
the Americans. And like, it's like earlier I was playing and I was chatting to Math when I was just wandering around and stuff, and people were just randomly calling me, like going, "Hey Nico, you want to come play some pool with me?" and stuff like that. I was just like, "Oh my god, this is well good." And then they get really upset if you don't go and see them or call them for a while and stuff, don't they? Which I think is pretty funny. I mean, I've got up to the second island on GTA now, and I'm having a blast of it, man. I've got my nice Gucci suit on, all looking panache, and brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. And just to touch on something that Cole mentioned last week about him talking about the cell phones online. I was playing online, and yes, you can call anyone else on the cell phone who's in the game, but I've not experienced not being able to talk to someone if you're too far away from them or whatever. Have any of you experienced this?
I haven't experienced that, but there is one sort of little. I wouldn't say it's a glitch. I would say it's a little bit of a problem with the game in the respects of the mobile phone. If you go into the mobile, if you just started playing the game and you wanted to go and play multiplayer straight away, you would not have a clue how to get onto the multiplayer, would you?
No.
It's not labelled well enough, is it? You know, I looked at the mobile phone and I just assumed when it said what does it say? It says multiplayer, doesn't it? I just assumed that was actually like games on your phone.
Oh, right.
Being stupid and naive, probably that I am. But yeah, I just assumed it was that. I never assumed that it was the multiplayer. So for the first few hours, I was having to join off other people's. I was just going into joining off theirs off the friends list and stuff like that.
That's funny.
But then I discovered how you do it, and it's good. I mean, the multiplayer is not as good as I thought it was going to be. I do like it. I do like Cops and Robbers and Team Deathmatch and stuff. But I mean, it is annoying when you spawn in like any game and you get spawn camped or someone just runs you over straight away. But yeah, good. Good game, man.
Like, the best experiences I've had online is just doing the free roam and like messing around with all my mates and stuff. Like just getting in the helicopter, flying up to like a massive skyscraper, landing, getting out your sniper rifle and picking off people. Was absolutely brilliant. But I just want to talk about now just the experiences and actually picking up the game. I know a few people did have strange experiences when trying to pick up their copies, especially if they didn't pre-order. So I just want to talk about mine quickly. I was one of those people. I pre-ordered my copy on Game Online, game.co.uk, but then I cancelled my pre-order because I got the Condemned and the Club through in the post from this FHM promotion. So I thought, well, I might as well make some money and trade these games in. So I cancelled my pre-order, and finding a copy of GTA on its launch day was absolute hell. I was at work that day, and I was ringing around frantically, loads of different game shops. Have you got any copies left? Which, if I haven't pre-ordered, no, we've sold out. No, we've sold out. No, we've sold out. And in the end, I found one in Peterborough, which was about a half an hour drive from my work. So I was like, oh man, I'll give them a ring. So I gave them a ring, and I was like, oh, can I reserve a copy if you've got any? And they're like, yeah, come up in the next hour or so. So I was like, wicked. So I put down the phone and I went straight up there. It took me about half an hour. I got to the shop. I got into game and there's a massive queue. And I was just like waiting for ages. And then I got up and I said, oh, copy of GTA 4, please. And they were like, have you pre-ordered? And I was like, no. And they were like, sorry, you can't have one unless you've pre-ordered. I was like, what the fuck, mate? I just got off the phone to you at 20 minutes ago saying, can I reserve a copy? And you're now telling me that I can't get a copy. Come on. And then I was arguing the toss with him for ages, and then like, the guy comes along from the back who I spoke to on the phone, and he was like, yeah, I spoke to him on the phone, and I think you should give him a copy, sort of thing. So I managed to get my copy after arguing the toss for ages, but then I had to go back to work and stay at work for another 8 hours, looking at the box, going, I want to play you, I want to play you. I must have read the manual about 10 times, just looked at the map going, wow, I can't wait till I get home to play this bad boy. And then what happened? Something happened at work. I didn't get home from work till 1 o'clock in the morning because we had stuff going on. And then I had to be back at work the next day at 8:30. I was like, no! So I didn't actually play it on launch day at all. That's my story.
Such a good game to play though, isn't it? I'm addicted to it, really am.
What's your experiences then, Math? I know you've got you've got to the second island as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I got to second island a couple of days ago. When I was on the first island and I actually went into a bar, this still tickles me even now. I mean, I've actually lay in bed and I've actually laughed myself to sleep basically because what happened, I got drunk in a bar, tried to walk to my car and you keep stumbling over it every couple of seconds. I walked into an old woman and she started calling me names and ended up just pounding me to the ground, and she battered me basically. I couldn't get that much. Then when I finally did get into the car, everywhere was totally blurry on the car, as if you were driving a real car and you were drunk. And I thought, such a good touch to put into the actual game. Now I know what it's like to drink and drive, really, and not getting no points for it. Okay. But it is an addictive game. I mean, I don't want to be on here right now. I want to be playing it, really, to tell you the truth. Second podcast, I want to be playing the game.
I'll tell you what's
it
funny,
is superb.
I'll tell you how stupid the Yanks are. Sorry to, so stupid our Yank listeners are. I'm sure you're not. But this thing I heard yesterday on another podcast, MAD, Mothers Against Drink Drivers. It's an American woman thing. And they were trying to get Grand Theft Auto banned because apparently it glamorizes drink driving. I mean, come on. In a game where you're shooting people, having sex with prostitutes or whatever.
More to be,
you know what I mean? It's like ridiculous. The people just jump on the bandwagon so much. And there's been so much stuff on the news recently and discussions and stuff like that about how Grand Theft Auto and games like it are like desensitizing people, and the youth of today are going to go and mug people and run people over because of these games. It's a total load of tosh. And to be quite honest with you, it's down to the parents. They shouldn't be buying games for under 18s anyway.
Yeah, there was two 14-year-olds in the queue the night that I went at 11 o'clock, 10 past 11 of a night, and there was a massive queue, about 150 people. Now, the rumour had it there was only 50 PlayStation and 63 Xbox Ones. Now, the manager, but by the time I'd looked behind me, there must have been about 150 more. But in front of me, there was two 14-year-old boys and their dad. He bought that game for them. You know what I mean? One each for both different consoles, and they both walked away. And I thought, it is a bit of a disgrace for... It's an 18 game. It's got a lot of adult content. They sit there and let those children watch adult films with them. So why are they letting them play adult... I mean, all right, every game's not for an adult, but this game is based for adults, basically, and you can't give it to a child. I mean, it's just wrong that they walked away smiling their head off, and there's me as an adult thinking, am I going to get a copy? You know what I mean? Yeah. While these two children are walking away with theirs. I mean, luckily enough, I did get my copy on launch night, and I spoke to about 30 people that night that play Xbox and PS3, and loads of people were saying, PS3 is going to be better, but I said, how can you say it is until you've actually played it? Compared them both. I don't really care what PS3s play like. Yeah. I've got an Xbox One.
I'll tell you a little story, right? I've got a mate, his name's Nick, and he's been an avid PlayStation fanboy forever. He's got a PlayStation 3. He had a PS2 when we got our Xboxes, because a lot of my mates, there's a group of us, and we all like any console that's good. We'll just get the best console that's for us, and at the moment it's the Xbox 360 because of the online play and all that, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, my mate Nick, he's got a Wii, he's got a PS3, and he's always been like, I don't want to get an Xbox 360, no. Well, he rang me this morning going, what's your gamer tag? And I was like, why? And he was like, well, I've just ordered an Xbox 360 with Grand Theft Auto because I wanted to play it online. because of the PS3's online is absolutely crap. And I was shocked. I was like, you what? You were dissing the Xbox 360 ever since it's come out, mate. And now you want one? He was like, yeah, but, you know, I've been playing it around my mate's house online, and I think it's really, really good, and I really like it now, so I've just bought myself one. I was like, mate, I've been telling you this for ages, and you haven't listened to me. And it's like, you know, people don't listen until they actually sit for themselves. They're like, oh my God. You know, and also my little brother, he's not really into gaming loads. You know, he's more of a casual gamer. He play it like once a week or whatever. And I was chatting to him about, we went out for a beer about a month ago and we was having an argument because I was like, because he was like, yeah, I want to get a PlayStation 3 for my birthday. And I was like, just get an Xbox 360, it's much better, trust me. And he was like, no, I want a PS3, I want a PS3. He rings me on Monday going, oh, what bundle of Xbox 360 do you think I should get? Because I want to get one just for Grand Theft Auto. And I was like, I thought you wanted a PlayStation. He was like, no, I want an Xbox now. I was like, what the hell's going on here? You know, and this is another thing I wanted to add in is Grand Theft Auto must be shifting a hell of a lot of consoles for both companies.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting a lot of bundle deals and stuff like that with them. I've got my friend. He's watching to find a deal for a 360 at the moment, and there's some good prices coming in at the moment. I mean, I seen a post on a website the other day that you could buy a second-hand 360 from Blockbuster for £100. Now, they ain't going to be crap if they're from Blockbuster, really, are they? Yeah, they might have had red ring, but they've gone back through the machine and had all new parts, so there's nothing wrong with them. That's cracking. I also seen another deal the other day for the DVD player for the 360 for a tenner now. The HD players for a tenner.
Oh my God, I might order
that is
one now.
Cheap. Yeah, that is cheap. For a DVD player that plays region-free DVDs. That's good, man.
Oh, is that the HD add-on drive, yeah?
Yeah, that's the add-on drive, yeah. Like what I've got on mine.
Plays any DVDs from anywhere, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, I might have...
Where can you get one of them from?
Powerplay.com.
Powerplay.
Awesome. That is
Since it's only a tenner though, Tommy, my birthday's coming up soon, so
yeah.
hint.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, even if you haven't got a DVD player on your laptop or on your PC at home, you can always plug it into that and use that.
Really?
Yeah, you can.
That is amazing. Yeah.
This is one of my many deals of the week. Hux has put a good post up this week for Stuntman Ignition. I haven't played it. I don't know what it's like, but for £7, give it a go, innit?
I'd keep £7.
You could trade. You'll probably, even if you traded it in, you'd probably get £7 back for it. I don't know how Comet.
99p.
Yeah, I don't know how Comet are passing all these games out for like under a tenner at the moment. I really don't know how they're doing it so cheap. I don't. But if you go into Comet stores, their games are so cheap at the moment. They are obviously not the new games which are coming out. You know, past games, but you know, very good games as well. You know, I think you could pick up. I think at one stage you could pick up Halo for a tenner or £15, couldn't you? You know, game that was 10 out of 10 rated. I mean,
yeah,
it's pretty good. Not a game I like, but
yeah.
You know.
Just going back on GTA again for a minute, I know, because it's like everyone's playing it, so you know, I know all the other podcasts are talking about it all the time, and it's all out on the reviews and whatever. But I'm just finding it amazing how so many people who I perceive as non-gamers are now like talking about it. I mean, I was at work and like to be honest, a lot of people at my work are a lot older than me, and a lot of them don't play computers, and they're all like, oh, you seen that Grand Theft Auto, Webby? It looks well good. I might have to get a console for it and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, you what? I just think it's absolutely crazy. This game is like absolutely mental, and apparently it smashed Halo 3's sales records straight away in the first day, you know, by millions, mate. It's absolutely crazy what this game has done. And to be honest,
Didn't it make your local news?
I don't know, because I haven't watched the news for a while, because I was working a lot last week, so I have no idea.
Yeah, we had a 6 o'clock news called Granada News Report, and it was going on about it, it's sold out everywhere. But there was also, did you read in the paper about, it was actually on the news as well, in the paper too, about a lad from London who queued up, he got his, and then he got stabbed by an 8-inch blade in the back of his neck by an avid GTA lover, because he couldn't get the game, so he stole the copy off him. And now, this is why other people are saying, this game should be banned because of the violent content, and it's rubbing off on people. It's a load of rubbish at the end of the day. It's not, all right, I don't drive my car fast, I don't carry a gun, and I don't carry a knife, and I don't go mugging old people. But, I do get swore at by old people, but, that's Merseyside for you.
Another debate I wanted to get into. As, I've grown up with games, and I know that you two must have as well. And back in the day, I've played all the GTAs, and I remember GTA 1 was an 18 rated game, and I must have been about 14 when that come out, and I got it. And I played all 18 rated games or over, watched 18 plus films ever since I was about 12 or 13, and I've not grown up to be a bloody serial killing rapist.
But you always have a small minority that will sort of do things like that, and you might have a guy who's played the game for about 5 minutes and gone out and stab someone. Oh well, it's down to GTA, obviously, that he just went and massacred 14 kids, with an Uzi. Oh yeah, bound to have been down to that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It's like Manhunt as well. Manhunt got banned after that killing. Manhunt 2 has been banned for ages, and it's only just got through it past censorship after a lengthy court battle.
Well, Hitman was the same, was it not? Because it had parts of it where I think it was set in a Vatican or set inside a church or something, and they didn't like the fact that, you were killing people inside this church and things like that.
Wasn't that on the PS3 on that launch game? Oh, what was it bloody called? Resistance for All Man. Yeah, you can go in the church in that, and they were trying to ban it for that, yeah.
It's a shit game. They should never have brought that game out. It makes me airsick. The only nice touch I like about that is the little torch that you can turn on and off on the end of your gun. That's about it.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can mess about with the headlights on the car and stuff and stuff like that on GTA.
Yeah, you can put your full beams on, and have you noticed when you put your full beams on, people start beeping at you and stuff like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
The only
cool.
thing I've been unable to do, perhaps I'm not residing in the same areas as you on GTA. I've been unable to pick up a prostitute.
Oh, I've had that problem as well.
Yeah,
I've actually done my bitch, Michelle.
Yeah.
I've done him for coffee.
There's a story to her later as well, isn't there, Math?
Yeah, there definitely is.
Whoa.
There's a couple of twists with it, actually. If you keep ignoring it, Jesus turns into a psycho, but then again, every woman does, don't they?
Yeah,
When they get ignored.
Could have told you that. But yeah, I've been unable to pick up any pros, so anyone who's got any tips on picking up prostitutes, just jot it down on the forum for me, and I'll have a zip through and read it.
I can give you a couple of tips on a couple of gamer points since you're a gamer whore. The best way to pull a 500-yard wheelie is to get a chicken chaser. If you can do it on a big motorbike, then you're more skillful than me. But a chicken chaser, you don't lose your balance. Also, do it on the...
I've not seen one before.
A little 50cc motorbike.
I've not seen it.
the little pizza bikes. There's little pizza bikes going around the place every now and then. Just rob one of those and go to the airport with it. And then, it's the best place because you don't get hounded by anyone. And also, if you want the 6-star rating, the 5 minutes, then all you do is go to the second island, jump into a helicopter, go to the third island that you haven't even opened, you're 6 stars straight away, fly around for about 5 minutes, and there's your 40 points, 50 points, wherever.
I tried that, right, and because I nicked a helicopter from the first airport beforehand and I didn't know about that achievement, and then so I thought, I went back to the airport today, and there's no helicopters there anymore. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Well, obviously they've gone out in the helicopter, Mark, probably taking someone somewhere.
Yeah, the 5-minute flyabouts they do, don't they?
Did I?
But yeah. Another hard thing though is the helicopters going underneath the bridge.
Going under the bridge.
That's Mark's girlfriend, if anyone wants to know.
Yeah, man. Not.
But yeah,
Mark, the other Mark.
I haven't been playing anything else. I've been keeping my eye in with Call of Duty. Been doing that arcade game. I think it's Hexic. I've been playing that a little bit just
How
to
old
sort
is
of
that game? Oh my
just
god.
just trying to get the gamer points on it because I had it free for some reason.
Well, everyone
So
got it free.
oh, there we are then. I didn't realise, but I got it free. And I haven't been playing much else really. I've been I'm in training. If anyone didn't know, I'm in training to go into the army. So I'm pretty busy doing that at the moment.
Well, you be careful in the army because there ain't no respawn points there, mate.
This is true. This is true. But I will be trying to shoot some ragheads and Taliban if anyone wants
Good
to
boy.
send me some encouragement. Feel free. And if anyone wants to send me any free stuff as well, I'm still not getting any free shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, just send it on down. Anything will do. I'm sure Hooded would like some spam emails, so send them as well.
Yeah, his gamer tag is Hooded Vendetta. If you would all spam his message inbox now, please, I'd be most grateful.
But anyway,
Since
I
he
mean,
deserted us.
yeah, he's not. He doesn't want to be friends with us anymore.
No.
So.
But
Well,
yeah,
we'll live on, people of the 360Gamercast.
yeah.
We will.
Yeah, he's going to join the PS3 fanboy club now, so we don't talk to him anymore. Anyway, I think that's enough about GTA today. Another game I've been playing, as I promised, is Dark Sector. Obviously, I've not played it that much because GTA has just taken up all of my time. I've done the prologue, so the first level of Dark Sector, and the beginning level's like kind of black and white-ish. It just gives you the back end of the beginning of the story, like how it happens, and I have to say it's pretty good.
Back now.
I'm quite enjoying it. Well, apart from the first level, and I probably won't play it again today because of GTA. But you can like a typical third-person game, duck around the corners, and the boss on the first level is mental. It reminds me a bit like Metal Gear. It's got a helicopter flying around. And you've got to lock on your rocket launchers to bloody shoot it, and you've got all these guys shooting at you and that. But overall, my first impressions. This is just the first impressions because I've only done the first level. It's an alright game. Rent it if you got nothing else to play, but I wouldn't purchase it until you get Webby's full-blown review in next week's podcast. That's if I can get off GTA. Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get off GTA for a couple of weeks, mate.
I don't know, it's so bloody addictive. It's unbelievable.
What other big games have we got coming out now? We got Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway, which I cannot wait to come out.
Yeah, this is the thing about Brothers in Arms, right? They brought out a gameplay video over a year ago on the Xbox Live Marketplace. And I was so looking forward to this game because that video then, I've still got it on my hard drive and I watch it every now and again. It's all in Carentan, I think, and he's like having a cigarette and he's walking around and all the windows blow up and he's shooting everyone, and it's just like so intense. And I was like, oh, this game must be coming out soon. We're still waiting, man. And this is going to be, for me, one of the best games this year, I think.
It's going to be some
Far
game.
Cry 2 will be a very good game to play as well, won't it?
Oh, God. When we seen that at Play.com Live, that was just absolutely phenomenal. It was just
caught videoing it. Videoing the demonstration. And the guy goes, you cannot record in here. And I was like, all right. And I didn't get kicked out. I thought I was going to get booted out the whole event, man.
How many other people videoed it and got away with it as well?
There's loads of YouTube videos of it, man. Loads.
I'm quite looking forward to that Don King Fight Night coming out as well, because I played I think it's Fight Night by EA Sports.
EA
I played I played that and it's quite good. It's just quite good for a laugh. But I'm looking forward to the new one, the Don King one. That'll be quite cool. There's also, if you're a super boring person, there's also snooker coming out, isn't there? And darts.
Hey, I like snooker. What's wrong with snooker? Snooker's good.
Apart from
Mark, look at the size of you, Mark. You're bound to like snooker and darts.
Yeah, you fat bastard.
For two people who have, for two people who have man boobs, how can you skit at someone with actual muscle there? You know what I mean?
You wish,
Hey, Mark, I can smell the bullshit coming down through the microphone.
I love sending people to your website, the 360 Gamercast website, and I say, there's me in the middle, and there's the two fat man boob boys. Do I look like I got man boobs? And everyone goes, oh, you're a big muscly lad. And I said, yeah, exactly. They hate it. They really do. Hate me having such a six-pack and then these two lovely big barrels of beer.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually lost a bit of weight as well. I haven't actually drank in over a week, which is quite good for me actually as well. It's actually been a week yesterday, so I'm drying out now.
Is that your missus again wanting another cup of tea?
I'm trying to ignore it. It's my daughter.
So now that GTA is out, my question to you guys is, what do you think? Obviously, GTA is going to be game of the year, but apart from GTA this year, what other game are you most looking forward to, and do you think it's going to do really well?
Battlefield Bad Company.
Oh, you bastard!
Battlefield Bad Company. I got 3. I think I'm looking forward to. I'm not gonna buy it until the price comes down on it. That's Rock Band. Also Battlefield Bad Company. And if it ever comes out, which I'm hoping they've given a release date for it. That's Brothers in Arms: Hell's Highway.
Yeah. For me, it's definitely Brothers in Arms: Hell's Highway. I'm boycotting Rock Band still because the price is just too expensive for my puny wages, and that's about it for me really. I don't even know what else is really, if any other release dates are set in stone for this year for any other games, to be quite honest with you.
There's not much else that I'm looking forward to apart from Far Cry and
Oh yeah, Far Cry,
getting bothered
of
by
course,
the next
yeah.
Call of Duty. Yeah, the next Call of Duty is going to be by the actual last makers who boffed it up, like, so I'm not going to bother with that one.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to buy it just to see what it's like. But it's going back in time again, is it not?
What, Call of Duty 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all World War II and it's made by Treyarch, the guys that messed up Call of Duty 3. So
Oh, brilliant.
I won't be getting that, mate.
No.
But a little bit of interesting news about Take-Two and Rockstar. Obviously, as many people are aware, that EA was trying to buy out Take-Two, who owns publishing rights to the GTAs and all the Rockstar games, as they're still in contract with them for another 2 years. Well, the share prices were 26. EA were offering $26 a share to buy out the company, and Take-Two was telling them not to sell, and EA were going, yeah, but that's a good price, you're not going to get anything better than that, but they've held out, and now because of Grand Theft Auto, their stock prices are now $28 a share, and hopefully EA are going to back out, because I think they're still looking at acquiring Take-Two, but that will just ruin the Grand Theft Auto franchise, man, totally. You'll see adverts for everything in it, mate.
Oh God, it'd be all sort of, Hey, do you want some tomato sauce? Yes, please. That's Heinz tomato sauce we're going to put on your burger. Oh, great.
Yeah.
It'll all be all product placement and everything like that. Which this is how they say normal terrestrial television's going to be going soon because of the advent of like Sky Plus. There's going to be a lot more product placement within television programs like EastEnders and The Bill and stuff, because people are just fast forwarding through all the adverts and stuff.
Do you blame them?
No, God, no. I mean, Sky Plus is the best gadget I've got in my house.
I don't even watch TV, mate. If I do, and it's a series like Heroes, I'll just download it off the internet, mate. Much easier. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So anyway, since we've lost Hooded Vendetta, we're going to be looking for another member to join our podcast. So if you've got a good voice and you've got a headset, I want you to send me a 5-minute clip of yourself talking about anything you like, maybe reviewing a game or something like that. It has to be an MP3 format, please. If you send it to my email address at webby317
there goes the door
at 360Gamercast.com. I'll say that again because Mark's been quite noisy. That's webby317 at 360Gamercast.com. The email address is on the front of the website as well. So yeah, send me a 5-minute clip of you reviewing anything you like or just talking. MP3 file to my email address and I'll give it a listen. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll have another successful person to join us in the podcast. A sense of humour is required.
And if you can if you can do impressions, all the better.
Yeah, because Carl's a bit crap.
Anyway, guys, I gotta go because I've got to go and do some training.
Yeah, as Tom's joining the army, as we've been said. Mark's gonna be playing some.
Kill me, kid.
Yeah, for being noisy in the background. I might actually go and enjoy the sun in the back garden for the next hour or so, because it's rather sunny outside. It's lovely.
I can see you now toasting your man boobs. How sickening that really is.
Yesterday was obviously Bank Holiday Monday, and I spent the day on the beach, and it was lovely. Lovely. I got ice cream with a flake and everything.
For the next 25 minutes, I'm going to be sitting out in the garden playing little girly toys and God knows what, and playing shop and Call of Duty sitting here and Grand Theft Auto sitting here. What's my whale coming to?
So hopefully, guys, next week in the podcast we will be talking about more stuff than GTA, but obviously since GTA is still pretty new and we've all been playing that, I've been really busy with work and stuff like that. I haven't had really much time for anything else, but next week I will be setting my mind on all things new in the Xbox world, and I'll be giving you the latest news, reviews, tips, or whatever you want. Any questions, please email me or leave any comments in the forums, and we will try and add them in the podcast. Wow.
That's goodbye from me, Tom.
And it's goodbye from me, Uncle Math, the teabagging king, might I add.
And it's goodbye from me, Mark Webb, gamertag Webby317. Please don't forget to visit the website daily at www.360Gamercast.com. It's most welcome, as the hits would be appreciated. Also, if you've been listening to the podcast on the PodTrack player on the front of the website or through the RSS feed and you have iTunes, please subscribe through iTunes, as it helps us go up the rankings and helps us get new subscribers. Tell all your friends about the podcast and leave us a comment on iTunes if you can. So, see you later. Bye.
Ta-da.
Goodbye.
Yeah, baby.
I'm going to kill this.
Have you not got a fucking gag for your kid?
Face sitting out in the garden, leaving here to stand in the living room, in the other room, shouting a bloody head off. Do me pissing head in. I had to leave just before, just to go wipe her nose and give her a blanket and a dummy, and then get all the toys out the bloody shed that she hasn't even played with. And they say Vice City doesn't make people crazy. I can't think of my own words. Tell you, fucking drive me mad. All she wants me to do now is go and stand outside and watch her play with toys that she could be playing with on her own anyway. Just so bleeding driving me bastard mad now, I tell you.
You should have said to Faye, can you not watch Abby for 40 minutes while I do this?
Well, that's what I thought. I mean, that's what I thought was going to happen. Oh, it's just driving me so friggin' mad now.
Well, I've played my 20 minutes of Dark Sector. I'm going to play GTA for the rest of the day now.
Yeah, I'm just going to get off and just go and play with her for a little bit and then just go and lie on the bed for a bit. My back is fucking killing now.
I don't want to know, Mark, what you're going to be doing.
Be dressing up with makeup.
That sounded fucking disgusting, then.
Yeah, I've been playing with like baby dolls running around the back garden.
Great.
It's so pissing me off now, though. It's too nice to be, sitting in the house. It's too nice to be playing outside, bloody with little dolls. Suppose I'll just do what Faye's doing, pick up a magazine and ignore Abby now. It's not her fault all the same, but, I've done my bit now. Right, I'm going to get off anyway and go and do this with her. I've heard her shout daddy, daddy about 50, 60 times now, constant.
Fair enough. Alright, guys, I'll speak to you later on then. I'll be online a bit later on playing Call of Duty.
You're going to play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
It's all about Grand Theft Auto, baby.
Alright, it might well be.
Tom gets lonely.
Very well. He is in the middle of bloody Wales, isn't he?
Yeah, man.
Right, bro.
I think Hooded's cancelled me from fucking whatchamacallit off Skype.
Why?
What's up, nigga?
What up, dude?
Yay.
You fucking homosexuals.
Yeah. I can end this, can't I, this MSN?
Yeah.
Best
Wait,
off
I'm just
turning
going to tell...
MSN off.
Yeah, I will do. Faye, I'm just doing this podcast now, okay?
Love
So
you.
leave me alone.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah, it's not like
Is that so
with
she
me.
doesn't? Is that so she doesn't come in and offer you another cup of tea, Mark?
Like I'd get a cup of tea. I don't drink gay juice.
You're so homo. Have you heard this about Hooded's gone off to join another podcast now?
Yeah, I mean, he left a message on the thing saying everyone join his forum, and I thought that's a bit shady, like, so that's why I asked you on the text this morning,
Yeah.
and a few other people think it's a bit bad, like, and shady too.
Well, I deleted the post and banned the IP of the person who posted it.
Yeah. Have you spoke to Hooded and that about it though? I mean,
yeah,
is it
I
legit?
said to
or-
Hooded this morning, I said, I hear you doing another podcast. Someone, he's like, yeah, me and some mates, like, Fast Fingers, who is the biggest cock on the planet, who I hate with a passion. He used to be on my friends list a few years ago, and he's ended up being a complete dickhead. And a few of his other mates, so Hooded's coming off our podcast on the website now, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm always available to do them, you know that, and I've got such a sexy mic and headset now, so it really is cool. I was watching a film on this before, and the surround sound on it is absolutely amazing. There's rumbling in my chest, and I was like, yeah, this'll do me. I'll probably go deaf listening to watching films like
Yeah,
now, but it's good. Worth the money.
that's well nice day today, man.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I cut the grass before I took Faye up to Booper, and then I just want to sit out in the garden. Just put factor 30 on our Abby then.
Yeah.
Fucking, she'll burn like sausages, tell you.
I think Hooded's a cock.
I think it's a bit shady what they've done. I mean,
I'm not being funny. If you were going to do it, you just turn around and you say, "Look, I'm gonna do it." It's just out of courtesy. Do you know what I mean? No, I got no doubt in my mind that it'll crash and burn because he doesn't realise, and I don't think the other guys realise how much work they're going to have to do.
but
Fat Mark.
Alright.
I'll tell you what, it's fucking hard, right? You know when you're hungry? I'm fucking starving at the moment, right? And I've just had my dinner, and I'm not going to have anything else now until fucking, like, tea time. It's fucking hard to resist not to have any food when you can just go in the cupboard and fucking eat something.
why don't you just eat something? You've got to keep those man boobs filled, haven't you?
Yeah, man. But no, I can't eat any more now until later on. These fucking slim fast shakes, man.
Very filling.
Well, you guys
Yeah.
ready then?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh,
Ready for what?
the podcast, you ginger fuck.
He thought ready for dinner then, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought you were saying ready for dinner.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. 1. 1. 1. 1.